Okay. I'll have to slide. I can slide it on the forks a little bit. Let me slide it out a little bit. Here. Can you hold that? It's rolling.
Go right ahead.
All right, I can take it from there. Oh, you could, yeah. Just push it over a little. There, that's good enough. That'll work. That's fine. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Any dry shift or those two hydraulic?
What's that?
Is that a dry shift or two hydraulic? You have big shift in the middle.
Oh, that's a transfer case. It's four-wheel drive in and out in high and low range. It's like a 51, 52 Willys.
Oh, I'm looking at it like that's not small of a chassis.
It's a Willys Jeep.
It's pretty nice.
You ever are you an off-road at all? You ever watch that off-road recovery? That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm restoring it for him.
That's cool.
Yeah. I work at his product there, so yeah. If you look that up, Mazy the Jeep, it's on YouTube. This whole thing, that's why I filmed. What's your name?
Around.
Hey, that don't look too bad. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, she's got, this used to be full, just completely caked with dirt. Hard packed in there. So,
Yeah, it's coming along though,
yeah.
I think. It looks pretty good. Of course, I wouldn't hurt if they sprayed it off. Took it to the car wash,
I did.
sprayed it.
I took it to Blue Beacon and they blasted the thing like crazy, but that just, I guess that stuff was just so stiff,
I guess.
you know? Yeah, like here in the, this is some is clean, like it's all in there. That used to be like that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there though. I think it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
There's I gotta clean all this out. This front differential's got mud in them. I gotta rinse all that out. So,
That right there is like it needs sand maker or something.
yeah.
See, I got a big chunk out of there.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell.
Yeah. There's an air gun over there too. So, you ain't gotta get it all. I just wanna loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah, there's a pretty big chunk in there. Crack right there.
All right.
That's a pretty good though.
All right. Appreciate it. So how's it going, Bob?
Good, Jeff.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. We are here with Bob Westerman. He is a Willys Jeep enthusiast. He specializes in CJ3A and CJV35. He's written books on both. And we're here to discuss Mazy, what year she might be. Is she a 51 or is she a 52? So, Bob?
Yeah, initially I got fooled by the grill. The grill seems like it would fall as a 1952. It has the lower shroud portion of the shroud that holds up the radiator. Actually, it's a side mounted radiator at that time, and that lower shroud doesn't usually show up until early 1952. So that was one of the first things I saw. So my mind was focused on it being an early 52, but as we get into it, everything else leads to really a early 1951 model year Jeep,
Right.
possibly made in calendar year December of 1950.
Right. Well, we came up with that. The first number was the transmission assembly date.
Yeah, the transmission assembly date. It's a little bit cryptic. Let's see, transmission assembly was M602, and so that translates to December 6th, either 1950 or 1960. So it turns
Yeah.
out, obviously, it's a 1950 assembly date.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it was actually the bell housing, the
Yeah, so
transmission. Sorry.
the bell housing was cast on December 4th of 1950, and a transfer case was assembled on the same day in a different place. And then the transmission was cast back in November 10th of 1950.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're all looking at, all these parts were being manufactured right at the end of calendar year 1950. And
Yeah.
when they got assembled, either very late in 1950 calendar year, they were a model year, 1951 model year, CJ3A. Yeah, so one other thing it does is the right air cleaner bracket that's bolted
Mm-hmm.
onto the firewall.
Yeah.
It has a little like a half circle cutout in it
Okay.
in the flange for no apparent reason. And
Uh,
that's a characteristic of an M38 because they had a hole, the M38 had a hole in the firewall there for something. I'd have to go back and look at it.
yeah.
And so that's why that's there. So Mazy has that half circle cutout in that air filter
Mm.
bracket. And so I see that begin to show up at about 451-GB1, about 14,000. So I'd place the that CJ3A at least 14,000, so that'd be the 4,000th CJ3A made in
Yeah.
for the 1951 model year.
Yeah.
And then another characteristic that shows up from pretty close to that 15,000 to 20,000 is the top of the wheelhouse has the beads in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And so they they originally went all the way to the front face, but then at about 15 to 20,000, they ended up being about a half inch shy of going all the way to the front face. So all these things I place it right around well, I put an estimate here as uh 14,500. That's what I estimate it as
Yeah.
being. If I had all these characteristics and time frames, that's what I would place the serial number. I would say it's 451-GB1 14500. That's just a made up number that I just made up, but
You were saying at a minimum, though, not at a maximum. Well, or that
that's
can
where
go
I
all the
put
way
it.
out to. Okay, well, we determined that the number is at least 14,000, but is there anything that we can use as an identifier to say that it's less than 15,000?
Well, the closest thing, the only thing I have holding it back, let me look at my list of things here. Yeah, the only thing I have holding it back is a small diameter rear drive shaft.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, you know, the rear drive shaft is the same diameter as the front drive shaft.
Yeah.
And so that changed. They went to the larger diameter in about July of 51. And so that would be like 38,000.
Okay.
So that's really the only thing holding me
I
back.
see.
But
Yeah.
then, but all the dates, all the
Yeah.
casting dates and everything,
Right.
that's what
Right.
me
Yeah.
back from comparing
Sure.
it to other ones where I have the serial number and
Sure.
I have the castings,
Yeah.
the time span of how long it took them to put a Jeep
So
together.
let's just say that its serial number is 14,500. If that's the case, what month would the vehicle have left the plant?
So I'm saying December 1950 or January 51
Okay.
in
Yeah.
that time frame, because
Right.
they were already making them. They were making 1951 model year Jeeps in
Yeah.
November.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
4,000 of them they made.
Awesome. What else?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else on
All right.
my notes here. I probably forgot something naturally, but
Sure. All right. Well, we need to get together and wheel again.
oh yeah, it's been a while.
A lot going on, well, that's the thing. I can either go 2,000 miles west or I can go 2,000 miles. Well, not 2,000, only 1,600 west,
Yeah,
or I can go
there's
1,600
1,600.
east. But in Illinois, all we
Yeah,
got's muddy ditches, so I can't get you
yeah,
to come here.
we got trees here though.
You got trees? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we
Trees.
got trees, but we ain't got any Rocky Mountains or nothing. We just got
Yeah,
muddy ditches.
yeah.
So
We got rocks and trees and mud.
yeah, I know. I've been there. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Okay, it's good talking to you, Bob. All
Definitely.
right, have a good one.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Thanks.
Hey, how's it going? Looks like you're getting a video done.
Yes.
Get out of here, garbage.
Her name's not garbage.
Lois calls her garbage because she likes to eat garbage.
Mose calls him garbage because he likes to eat garbage. Don't you garbage?
That's meaty. No. Yeah, it's doing really good.
Yeah. Almost. Yeah. People are going to be picking on my welding, but
Whatever. This is pure excellence.
well, it ain't bad for the bottom of something. Looks a lot better than what it was.
You're keeping it authentic.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But
it can't be perfect.
I'm glad you're in this in high speed because I spend more time looking for my tools I just laid down 5 minutes ago than I do actually working.
Whatever. That's
right.
funny.
Yeah.
No, it's pure professional.
Oh, come on. Yeah, your work there is.
Me.
Once again, this is jpet, your roving reporter for the CJ3A page.com. Currently not roving. I'm with a little update on Mazy. The floors are in, but after sleeping on it last night, I think I'm gonna cut this toe board out and replace all this because it is so thin in here. I just kept welding and welding and welding and just kept burning through. Underestimated how thin it was. I don't like it. So there's a video going to come out on that process. I wanted to go back to earlier in the earlier segment. You saw Trudy cleaning the dirt out of the drive component, the rolling chassis. See that this is the steering box. See how caked on all that dirt is in there? That whole drivetrain was like that. So even though I took it to the truck wash to get it clean, it's gonna need some hands on. I did fill in this hole where the previous owner, or one previous owner, had put an antenna. I want to use this real estate for something special. Stand by for that. And then I also filled in this hole where they had cut it out for radio. I hate those holes in the dash. I wish people wouldn't do that. But, so other than that, I do want to fix this hole here. And then after that, I'm quitting on the tub. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to blend old and new together with the paint, but I got some ideas on that. But there is more video coming out. We also discussed in the interview with Bob Westerman that Mazy is actually a 51, early 51 or late 1950, December 1950 or January 1951. And also I had pointed out in a previous video that the original color of this tub was Luzon red. There's a little bit of it right here. That's the original color. So here's a picture. This Jeep's name is Lumpy. It's owned by good buddy of mine, Eric Seitz. Great guy, legendary Jeep, but this is what Mazy would have most likely looked like coming off the assembly line back in early 51. So, anywho, I need to get started. More to do. So, for the CJ3A page.com, this is jpet reporting.